Franchise. The illusion of future banking on a movie. A profit. A vision. A seller. Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead. Another solid entry in the Phantasm franchise. This is once again directed by Don Coscarelli and brings back cast members from the previous entries. Even more so than the second film did. Welcome to day 9 of my Scare Show 3, titled One Last Scare. Let us begin. The plot. After the events of Phantasm 2, Reggie Bannister begins to make his way from town to town trying to find Mike. After picking up some people along the way, shit begins to get real as all hell breaks loose again. This is an action horror movie much like the second film. However, unlike the second film, this one feels more at home in the Phantasm universe. Reggie Bannister, Angus Scrimm, Michael A. Baldwin, Bill Thornberry, and Paula Irvine all return, but there are some major changes and ballsy moves, especially with one character in particular. I will not spoil anything though, but it does make for quite the horrific opening scene. Rocky, played by Gloria Lynn Henry, and Tim, played by Kevin Connors from Prehysteria 2, my childhood movies, are the two new major additions and they're more than welcome in my book. Rocky is a badass with her nunchucks and sass. She makes for a different kind of character in this universe. She's not afraid to kick ass, nor is she quiet about her feelings. Tim is a survivor. He was on his own for a long while until Reggie let him tag along. He is smart and quick on his feet. He knows how to take action and when to keep his cool. Jody is a little bit on the fence for me. He's not in the movie much, and when he is, he just talks vaguely about the happenings. The tall man is after you. No shit, Sherlock! There's a nice twist for his character in this movie, and it was interesting, even though only serviceable when called upon to help the plot along. I like that Michael Baldwin returns even though his character is a bit useless. He is not the same quick kid he used to be, but I still felt he was a plus because he was kept in the dark much like the audience for a majority of the movie. It's made him relatable. He's also more intriguing, and it adds a great mystery to his already well-established character. Reggie Bannister is a cool character. I like how up to his point he hasn't given up on his friends and family he's lost. Even when all seems hopeless, he fights on. Angus Scrimm is not in the movie a whole lot, but near the end he makes an awesome comeback. He's an awesome welcome as always. With a $2.5 million budget, they do a lot of cool stuff. Firstly, there wasn't too much studio interference, and that shows because Coscarelli got a lot of the same actors. And it was even able to compromise on a nice blend of action and horror. There's also neat effects, dangerous stunts, and fun action sequences. The gore, the effects. We get tons of red stuff, stabbing to slit throat, face ripping, it's nasty business all around, and it looks great. The musical score, it's great as always, and very fitting. Similar to Phantasm 2 more so than similar to Phantasm 1. Now, while this film works hard at having great characters, that doesn't excuse the importance level some of them have or technically don't have. We do get the dwarves attacking the group, but more so we're treated to 3 goons whom are under the tall man's control. They're kind of annoying and act like comedic versions of the Deadites from the Evil Dead movies. There is also some questionable CGI, but for the most part it isn't terrible, especially for a film that came out in 1994. I almost love this movie as much as I love Part 2. So far, it's been an incredibly enjoyable franchise, and I cannot wait to see Part 4. Overall, I give Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead, a 4 out of 5. I'm glad this didn't reek of the 90s. It fits right in with this franchise. I mean, sure, some of the characteristics and actions are 90s, but the feel of the movie is very fitting. I'm Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, leave comments, and subscribe.